Well, good morning. I'm not sure if this is me actually getting up or if it's just me just taking a break from sleeping. so, um, the Ramblin Man is not being able to sleep today. I thought it was about 6 or 7. I've been getting up like 6 o'clock every day. And so I felt, boop, I just woke up this morning and I'm sitting here and I'm laying in bed for, it had been like 30 minutes of just fighting it like, okay, go back to sleep, go back to sleep. I was like, I can't do this. So I find my phone in the dark, I'm trying not to wake up my wife and everything. So I look at my phone and it says it was 3:30. So now it's like 3:55 or something like that. So yes, I'm up at 3:55 doing a video because I can't sleep. And I'll probably end up going back to bed or something, but right now I'm just I'm up. So look a little rough this morning. That's because it's not really where I'm supposed to be up, but um, let's get to it. So I started thinking about things that make me happy in the morning. And I've always been a morning person. You can ask anybody that has lived with me or uh, even roommates, anyone. I mean, I've just always been a morning person. And sometimes it's too much for people. They're like, oh, just stop. You're a morning person. Where do you get the energy? I don't know. I figure there's a time to sleep and there's a time to be awake. And once you're awake, there's no point in, just dragging it out and, you know, messing with the inevitable. You have to get up, so just go with it. And I talked about motivation the other day, getting up. Just don't sleep through and try to keep your, hitting your snooze button things. Well, let me tell you what one of my biggest things right now is, and it has been for some time now, but the main I've really focused on it lately is this guy right here, coffee. And I mean, it really can set the mood for the day. If you're a coffee drink, you know exactly what I mean. If for some reason you find out, oh my gosh, I ran out of coffee and I forgot to get some, it can be one of those. It's how your mindset goes. It can either be like, eh, I'll be okay. I'll just toughen through it. But also it could be like one of those. Are you freaking kidding me? Of all the things to run out of, I run out of coffee. I don't know how my day's gonna go, because coffee just makes everything a little bit better. And I'll tell you, yesterday, and I said I didn't tell y'all this, but yesterday I got up and I was up early and everything. I made coffee and everything, no big deal. Well, then I went to make coffee again, and I'm sitting there, and I turn around and I look, and I'm bewildered because I don't know what happened to my coffee cup. I was like, I just made it. Where would my coffee cup have gone? And so I'm looking all over the place. I get back and I just like I realize what it was. So I'm going through the motions of making coffee, but you see, one of the main components of a cup of coffee is the cup. Now I have a Keurig, so when I turn the Keurig on and it starts to pump out, the coffee, there's a little catch at the bottom, a little tray, and it just sits there and the coffee goes into it if you have any spills or anything. Oh no, I filled that thing up. So I went over there and I'm looking around. I'm like, where's my coffee cup? And I'm telling you, I looked all over the place for it. And then I realized, oh my gosh, that is my coffee cup because I didn't put one there. I just turned it on and walked away. I came back. It was smelled great, smelled like coffee. I thought I misplaced it. Nope, I just filled up the catch tray. So that's one of the problems with being old is this onset of dementia, which not really, but I just feel that way sometimes. Like, do you ever feel like you're just losing your mind? Now, some of y'all are young enough, you're going like, no, not really. Let me tell you, the older you get, the more you feel like it's a norm, okay? You start to forget things. Um, and it's not because of the fact that you are suffering from anything other than it's like an old man brain fart, okay? You just don't remember things. So I'm here to tell you right now, though, just don't worry about it. But just make sure you do things that you're not going to hurt yourself. Like that could have been a huge mess, and it wouldn't have done anything. I could have cleaned it up, but man, I was looking everywhere for this cup of coffee, and there was just coffee, no cup. So that was kind of funny to me. And the other thing is, like, when you wake up in the morning and you're sitting here and you're thinking, this morning is pretty good, but without this cup of coffee, you have to think to yourself, this is the best this is the best my day is going to be all day. Not us coffee drinkers. We know once we get this first cup down, man, your day's going to get better and better. Am I right? Or am I right? I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you think. Ramblin Man out.